Simmons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Being guarded by Kuminga. Simmons goes around Kuminga. He does a back pedal, we call it, and he goes around him and slams it. And that gives him 22 points off of the bench. 22 points off the bench. Bench points, at least 22. They got 43, so they play him well off the bench. Tahor, another player who has played well off the bench tonight. Because Marcus Smart has been struggling a little bit, so Tahor has stepped up, and he's played well.
Spurs trail by 3. Gordon out there with Shepard. Then there's Smart. Then there's Jackson. And it's Simons in at the 2 guard. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Smart outside for Jackson. Out to the right wing. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Reed Shepard gets the pump fake right here, goes around, but he should have went straight in. He goes in for the wide open layup, but is blocked by Zohan right there, and Wembanyama picks it up.
Here's Wembanyama, and yep, finally dropped.
And you cannot give Wembanyama shots like that. I mean, he's a 7'6" guy that plays like a fucking shooting guard, you know what I mean? So you got to stay right on top of him at all times.
Rolling around the rim.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Timeout called. Rockets.
Second, we will resume.
Checked in for San
They're bringing in their starters.
Paul comes in for OG Anunoby. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well the Rockets coach had some words
and the
for
Rockets
his team
stowed away.
He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Spurs?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Three-pointer, hits it from three-point range. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And it's Zohan missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Sohan, it's good on the putback. Sohan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can really energize and galvanize a team.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Ricochet. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Outside Jackson. Will it go? It's blocked. And they're running. Kicks it out to Paul. From the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart. Realizing someone was open on that.
Chris Fowl won't forget that one. He got crossed over bad, man, right there. Bam.
Possession.
San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Paul. Rebounded by Jackson.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a 3. It's good.
Got it. He got it from 3. They're now down by 2.
San Antonio lead. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters.
Oh my God. He throws it up, he just messes up the oop. He goes for the oop at first, but then he changes his mind and just tips it up in. And now that's a good player.
How about the young fellow, Wembanyama with a big-time bucket.
Jackson down low. Wembanyama on him. Jackson misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Paul. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Down low, here's Wembanyama.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Timeout called, Rockets. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Fernie Simons comes in for Whitmore. 52 seconds left in the game. And it's Simons missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there.
Oh!
Man.
What a dunk from Sohan!
That was absolutely filthy.
Yes. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
Jackson misses. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 14-5 run. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
And a technical seems to may have been called.
It's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still. Hanging in the balance.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That's good from Jackson. Simons, he's checked in for Whitmore. Ball against Smart. Jackson passes to Shepard. From outside. Off them.
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Free throw good. Simon.
That's exactly what they have to do. I mean, take advantage of any chance to trim this deficit.
Time for a quick bucket here.
None to waste.
It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing.
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball. You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up. And the big man going.
And that may have been the shot to end the series. We'll see what happens.
It's do or die time.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Oh, wow.
Oh, my. Stop him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And that's going to do it for regulation.
He almost made it, too.
So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. We've got Anthony Simons. Gordon is out there with Smart. And there's Jackson. And it's De Silva in at the 4 spot. Paul for 3. Traps in the tray. Paul's got the...
Chris Paul hits a 3. He don't score much in his old age. He's more of a defensive type player, but he plays a lot. He's usually a pass guy like Jason Kidd did toward the end of his career. Might not average 1 or 2 points a game, but he'll definitely get the assists in and the steals. But tonight, But tonight, Chris Paul has got 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 10 assists, and 2 steals, averaging 8 points. How many assists does he have? 10.
Here's De Silva. Smart dishes to Jackson. Outside Gordon. Launches a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Paul's got 6 rebounds.
That's it. He's out. That's it for him.
Call. That is not.
This could be the only way that they win tonight. There'll have to be a miracle happen for them not to win this game with Jackson out of the game, because he's the only one that can even slow down Wembanyama and so on. So with him out, I don't really know who would be able to do it. If Simmons can catch fire, yeah. But other than that, no, it's over.
Out to the right wing. Here's Sohan. The Spurs getting another chance here. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Smart kicks to Gordon. Simon's on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Smart kicks to Simons. Pass to De Silva. To end the run. Another miss by Houston.
And I think
Yeah,
that one could
it's
have
not
been
looking
easier
good.
forward.
And the dunk by Ricochet.
Attacking in transition.
Spurs about to be eliminated. They're
to generate
taking
easy
seeds against the
Yeah,
other
exactly.
team.
And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Ball outside. The three. Rebounded by Kamare.
Maury with a great box out.
No defender in sight.
Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Misses in close.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Wembanyama passes to Paul. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
He is just...
They don't hit threes, they won't
almost
win.
great for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And he lays it straight in. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Rockets trail by 9. Right side, Gordon. Got a piece of it. Outside, Smart. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. Ricochet's out to the wing. Here's Sohan. That drops. Nice feed.
And they have demolished them here.
Sohan's got the lead up to 12 now. For the
It
Spurs.
looks like the Spurs are going to win one. And they're going to take it back to
Outside, Smart.
their home.
Three-pointer, Simons. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Simons. This ball grabs the miss. Paul's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Paul's almost got a triple-double.
Here's San Antonio now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Here's Wembanyama. And that one comes up a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Smart misses. San Antonio leading by 12. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama
It's
makes
going to do it, guys. When
plays.
Jaren Jackson fouled out, I knew it was over.
The tray. Rebound San Antonio. 1:09 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Spurs.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big guns. It's not even close in this extra period.
Marcus Smart stripped right there. De Silva goes up and gets immediately rejected.
It's funny that after 4 quarters, really looking like this was a pick'em game, overtime was a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that.
They've beat them really
what
bad
an effort
here
tonight. They
in
knew
almost
they
by
had to
20.
deliver, and they came out with an
second
emphatic
half.
performance.
And you wonder, did it take getting down 3-0 in this series to light a fire under them? I mean, if this was the type of game they would have played maybe in 1, 2, or 3, this series could have a whole different complexion.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio.
Houston foul. And Anthony Simons. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first one drops.
Shooting for San Antonio. Cancel. 2.
And so he makes both from the line.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster. Mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And both free throws good from Paul. Three-pointers, Simon off on that one. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Backs against the wall, Greg.
And that'll do it. San Antonio Spurs. They come back. They beat them by 21 points in over.
Likely to see a full comeback, but we've seen
They had them beat.
And a chance down to
Houston
send it
had
over to
them
David
beat,
Aldridge,
and
standing
then
by courtside. David.
they ended up
Greg,
losing.
Kevin, Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
Him.
I mean, I don't know. You know, it was just our defense. You know, obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Jaren Jackson Jr. had a triple double going into overtime, and then he fouled. He had 5 fouls also though, and that 5th foul cost him dearly because that's what decided this game. Was that foul? That one foul decided this whole game. 23 points, 24 rebounds. He played 1 minute in overtime and got 1 foul, and that was it. It's over. One of 7 in overtime. Let's see what they went. They had 4 points in overtime, 25 points total. I mean, how do you play that bad? 2 of 16, 0 of 10 3-pointers. I just couldn't do nothing with them, man. I tried. You know what I mean? San Antonio's the best team in the league, number 2 overall. And the Western Conference is stronger than the Eastern Conference also. So, in my opinion. Some teams are. So maybe the Western Conference is the weakest because of how many wins a couple teams can get. If you put the Timberwolves in the Eastern Conference, do they get 80 wins? No, probably not. I don't know. We'll never know. But one thing I do know is that this game is over. Chris Paul was a big deciding factor in this one. Alright, guys, that's it for this one. So the Houston Rockets are now, they're leading 3-1. Just make sure. Let's see if LeBron James has made his mind up to decide. I'm going to be interested in re-signing with the team with this coming summer. So he's talking like he's staying around, but I guess he don't want to just draw so much attention to himself to where he distracts everybody from the main objective, which is winning an NBA championship when he clearly needs it. He has, how many has he got? 5. He's got 4. He's got 4 MVPs, 4 Finals MVPs, and 4 NBA championships. The years that he won the MVPs, he did not win a championship in any of them. So 9, 10, 12, and 13 is the years he won. 9, 10, 12, and 13. Let's look at it. 9, 10, 12, and 13. Okay, it's time for the Timberwolves game against the Nuggets. Thanks for watching, guys.